Some of the personal items, they're items that are in more what we say in the gray zone of science, but they're things that help people have comfort and their own personal, either getting ready to sleep or while they're in bed. A couple of those items which come up frequently, they're frequently asked questions, we'll call them. Sometimes the wind down period. So people like to use things like either tea, so ingest things like herbal teas, valerian root's one that's commonly discussed, other green teas and types of teas such as this that are thought to be calming. Of course, you're avoiding caffeine. So it's part of the wind down period. And then people use sometimes things like meditation or prayer. So those are all optional things that are frequently looked at as helpful for getting you in the right mental frame of mind to go to sleep, but they aren't, in a sense, scientific medicines or sleep aids, so to speak. In bed, a couple of the items that can become personalized. Recently, there was an article about some people like to wear socks to bed. That's certainly within the realm. There is some suggestive data that for certain people, it does help them sleep better. For others, they don't like it. So again, it's a personal item, but it isn't controversial in the sense that there's evidence that there's right or wrong on either side of that case. It's more the idea that if that helps you either keep your core body temperature down or make it more comfortable for you or your spouse or bed partner to sleep, then those are good things for you to incorporate into your bedtime routine. Of course, blankets we've discussed in the past. Some people like weighted blankets, a thicker blanket, a covering. Typically, people are trying to have this sort of a tactile approach so that that touching of the blanket on them helps induce their sleep and make them more sleepy. Room temperature, again, personal. People like more cooler rather than warmer, but it isn't universal, even though there's a tendency for more people to like cool rather than warm. So those are just a few of the things. Some people like to have either essential oils or some nice calming, we'll call it an odor, but it's really more of a scent. Lavender is the most commonly discussed, and there's the most data on lavender. And again, for some people, that does appear to sort of gently urge them toward a good sleep state, or that make them ready to enter a sleep state. So those are just a few items. It's not meant to be inclusive by any means, just a few things that we see and talk about and questions we field from patients on a regular basis.